And Your Honor, I wanted to introduce you to my summer intern, Spencer Shea. Here.
Hello, sir. Summer, we're in school. That place up here?
Sorry.
University of Michigan?
Yes.
I'm a Maryland grad. I don't like Michigan. All right, but it's okay. All right.
Go Terps.
Thank you. See, he wins. Where'd you go to? You're an undergrad? So you're in law school here. You went here for undergrad. Don't you think you got to branch out, go someplace else? I know, I'm kidding. You can go wherever you want. Pleasure to meet you, sir. All right.
Your Honor, just to give the court an update, we are waiting a FOIA request from Mishta as well as a request for reasonable accommodations on behalf of Ms. Rolex, and plaintiff has agreed to another 2-week adjournment so we can get some answers.
Is that a correct statement, sir?
That's correct, although I didn't know about the reasonable accommodation. If there's something my client needs to do, feel free to get there with me right away and we'll give you a prompt response on that.
Oh, it was part of the email that I sent you today.
It's part of the one today. Okay.
We're trying to get Ms. Rolex out of her current lease.
Okay.
Waiting
without wasting the court's time, I will give you a call right after this hearing, Miss Kim, and we'll work that part too.
They'll give you a call right after the.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I just wanted to let the court know that when you're in the voucher program, your first year, you can't relocate.
Can't move.
But it's my understanding that Ms. Rolex got into senior subsidized housing, and so we're trying to get her out of there.
Oh, so she's got other housing, so it's not okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, Your Honor, I believe Miss Kim had mentioned to me that she had received approval from Hawk that they're waiting for payments on for the back rent. So that's why we agreed to the 2-week adjournment to definitely go through that process. And I will cover with Miss Kim any other issues.
That is correct, Your Honor. Kara Painter emailed me and said that she's approved, but they're waiting for the June allotment.
When did that happen?
I think she emailed me this week or last week.
Okay, okay. And this is a horrible system they have set up now, because it would be nice if we had a human being here who could, because they send us this, quite frankly, at times rather useless document that, according to this, regarding Miss Rolex cases, it says intake was on May 12th. And then it says waiting for some additional documents from the client.
I see.
So that the parties are clear, at least in terms of what the court knows. I don't know that there's been approval. You say there's an email. I'm not disputing what you're saying. I'm just saying they're telling us, and this was prepared. We received this today.
Yes, sir.
Saying that they're waiting on additional documents from Ms. Rolex.
Possible that they're waiting for confirmation about her breaking her lease so they can assist with her security deposit if she's to
I see what you're saying. Okay, maybe that's it. Be nice if they made it clearer. Anyway, June 12th, 2026 at 12 noon.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a
good
weekend.
You do the same.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Why didn't you let him do it?
Today's his first day, Your Honor.
That's okay. He could have done it. You know, you want to be a lawyer, he could have just jumped in the sandbox. I wouldn't let him hurt himself or anything.
If there is one.
Good. When you get here, I'm just going to take shots at you. I just need to let you know. They'll tell you about me.
With any luck, Your Honor, at some point he'll be a good landlord attorney.
That's it. Here on Vista versus Takia Roberts.
May it please the Honorable Court, Steve Gann, P78219 for the plaintiff.
Hello.
Hi.
Your name?
My name?
Yes.
Here, Roberts.
All right. Where are we? What's the balance today?
Your Honor, the balance today, I just talked to my client just a few minutes ago. It is $885 in rent, 220.81 in court fees for a total of 1105.81. That's 1105.81. Of course, that does not include June rent. She has made some great efforts and great strides. My client did talk to him. We would like to go for a judgment, but we would like to put on there that if she gets it paid within 10 days, we would definitely want to set that aside so it doesn't affect her. She's made valiant attempts at getting money to my landlord.
More importantly, she did more than what she told me she was going to do. I mean,
I try.
she kept you to word. I do appreciate that. All right. So let me ask you this. When can you get this paid?
The 880.
Well, it's 1,105 with the court costs.
So my leasing lady, she told me that if I was to do like, what was it, turn in 1,000, that maybe we could work something out with the court fees. And she was also told that because it's going to restart because the first is coming up, so it's going to start over. But
Right.
I also let her know that I can have something the week of the 15th because that's when I can be able to get help again for June's rent. But I was told that if I gave her the 1,000 on Wednesday, that we can work something out for the court fees.
Okay, so you think you can get $1,000 by the 3rd? Is that what you said?
No, that's not what I said.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's why I tried to
Okay.
it.
No.
Sure.
So I turned in 1,000 on Wednesday.
Got it.
So what was left, what I was told was left was 800 and something dollars.
Correct. I got it.
Yes. So I was told that if I turn in that 1,000 on Wednesday, that we could work something out towards the court.
Oh, I see. Not the new 1,000, but the previous 1,000.
Yeah.
We could work something out regarding the court fee.
Yeah. And then I was also told that it might start over again because the first is coming around. It'll be here next week on Monday. So she was like, it's going to restart. But I also told her that I could have something like the week of the 15th for June's rent. But she told me that I could work something out towards the court fees. Like maybe a plan towards the court fees.
I don't know anything about that.
I don't know about that, but I do have my client is on the screen here, Miss Sheena McMicken, sorry. If we could just ask her what her thoughts are.
Hello.
Hi.
All right. Mr. Gann said I'm supposed to ask what your thoughts are.
I am
It doesn't
okay.
matter if it's about this case, just anything. No, I'm kidding.
I am okay. But I did tell Miss Roberts to let's focus on the past due balance. And yes, I can work with her with the court fees. So if
Oh.
I just really want to get the rent taken care of at this point.
Okay. So let's see how we can do this. But I can work on that part. I guess what I'm trying to figure out is, do we want something that's going to include, I can adjourn it out for you to get that paid. You guys work out what you're going to do on that, but then June's going to be due.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But let me ask you this, ma'am. Are you going to have, when do you think you'll have June rent?
The week of the 15th, that's when I can get help with it.
Okay.
What about the 800 that's remaining?
I can try to, because like I said, I'm getting help with this until my unemployment is like, it's approved and like coming straight through. Then I can like give you like whole checks out of that. But right now,
Hang on a second. Here's what I'm going to do, because this is kind of in flux. You're trying to figure it out. And like I said, and I'll just commend you again, what you've done to get to this point is amazing. So, I'm gonna sort of follow what Mr. Gann said, but give the parties an opportunity to work out. I'm finding no tribal issue. I'm gonna grant a judgment for possession for the 1105.81. Okay.
okay.
But I'm going to extend the writ date or the eviction date when you say the 15th, you can get help, they wouldn't, if they were to give you help, you wouldn't get money on the 15th, right?
Well, that's what I was told, is that I wait till the week of the 15th and they, like, my mom will help, basically.
Your mom, but you, gotcha. Okay, so it's, no, I understand. I'm thinking it's an agency. It's not
No, it's,
mom.
yeah.
Okay, so mom. Okay, that actually makes it better.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. So exactly. So on the week of the 15th, right? Somewhere in there, mom's gonna help.
Yes.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to extend the date to the 18th.
Okay.
June 18th, 2026. I'm also going to indicate no writ without a hearing.
Okay.
What that will do, so that you understand what I'm doing,
Okay.
I've given them the total amount. Whatever you guys work out in terms of what needs to be paid and work out on the court costs, go work out in court costs.
Okay.
What I'm hoping will happen is they'll work with you regarding the court costs. You'll come up with the 800, and also June. By that time,
Right.
we can set this aside and be done.
Okay.
That's what I would hope.
Right. Okay.
Okay, but let's see where we can get on that.
Okay.
Fair enough?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you. Your Honor. I'll submit the judgment. I will put on there that the dollar amount of 1105 does not include June.
Yes. All right.
Thank
you, Your Honor. Good luck, everyone.
This case
Thank you.
required ASL interpreter, the one in your right hand. If I may swear in
Yes.
Miss Carmen and Miss Corey. Good afternoon, interpreters. Can you please unmute your devices and raise your right hands to be sworn? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you'll interpret accurately, completely, and impartially, using your best skill and judgment, and to translate from American Sign Language into spoken English, and from spoken English into American Sign Language in the manner now before the court, so help you God, Miss Corey?
I do.
And Miss Carmen?
I do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're gonna turn my camera.
Yep, so your video's off. It is logged on.
He's.
Oh.
Okay. The court does call the case of YPF 16 versus Tisha Jackson.
Yes.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. David Fantera on behalf of the plaintiff.
Ma'am, could you say your name?
Disha. Last name is Jackson.
Right. And where are we on this case?
The defendant owes rent in the amount of $1,338 plus court costs of $175 for a total of $1,513.
Okay. Yes. My SSDI has been cut off and it got screwed up the 30th, 2026. So I went over to a friend's and found a business card or a check for the rent right here.
May I? Your Honor, what I'm looking at is a check from the Red Shield Rentals from Friends Indeed. So
For how much?
for $1,513. So with the court's permission, with Ms. Jackson's permission, I would like to accept this payment and I will submit a dismissal to the court.
All right.
She's asking, what does that mean to be dismissed?
That means the case is over. And she doesn't have to come back and see me.
And it further means that she will
Okay.
go into June with a zero balance.
What do you mean by that? Say that again?
This payment is for April and May rent. It pays her balance in full, so that starting June, she will have to pay her June rent.
Well, I don't know. It depends on SSDI. I've got an attorney and Social Security. We talked to them today. 9:15 said he's in process.
Can Ms. Jackson tell me the name of the
Provisional.
attorney so that I,
Shake. It's SHAIHK.
again, please?
Just I can write it down for you.
Where are they located?
In Ann Arbor. You mean my attorney, right? Yeah.
Your Honor, the reason I'm asking is so that we don't wind up in the same boat at the end of June. I will try to contact this attorney in the next couple of weeks to find out exactly where that stands. But I think as far as today's case is concerned, I think we're done.
Okay. So do you want my attorney's phone number? Do you want me to give you that?
Great.
My phone's in the car.
I'll
If you
get
send
it.
me an email, I can email you.
I'll find it.
Okay. All right.
Case is dismissed. Have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, Madam Interpreter.
You.
Do appreciate it.
All right, you guys take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bushwood Properties versus Dennis Cornell. That matter's dismissed on plaintiff's motion with them.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. That's all from me.
Field Properties versus Adjourned. Nope.
Good afternoon, Dana Hall on behalf of Beacon Properties. Mentions the sign sheet.
So your name?
Teresa Adjams.
All right. Okay. The note I have here is application opened on May 21st. Agency is holding application until we have funding to help or another agency can assist. Said they emailed the tenant, several agencies to reach out to. Right?
Yes.
Okay, how much is owing?
$691 rent,
How much?
691,
Okay,
then cost of 220,
right, for a total.
total of 911.
I'm sorry.
Total of 911.
Okay, same as we're stuck. All right, Ms. James. It's okay. When do you think you can come up with that, or can you?
I can pay June. I'm really hoping to get some help from an agency.
Okay. How much is your June rent?
What's that?
How much is your June rent?
$995.
Okay, when can you pay that?
Right now.
Well, it'll be dismissed.
Okay, so if you.
That's the June rent.
No. So here's what will happen. If you pay it right now, this case gets dismissed, right? But then because what they do is they take that amount, apply it to this balance. And then June would be due.
Right.
So let's say you paid this money, when would you have June rent?
That's a really good question.
Okay. That's why you're looking, that 900 that you have right now is to kind of put you on track. And then you're looking at July is really, if somebody helps you out, you just be looking at July because you've got June.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay.
And it's not just 1 month. I wasn't making enough to cover my rent.
Gotcha.
So I've been paying piecemeal, just not the whole thing each month. So, and they've been getting 95% of my money. So,
Okay. All right. Let's do, I'm just trying to figure out the best way for you. I mean, so here are my choices. I could do a judgment now for this amount. But the moment you pay your June rent, the judgment satisfied and you still owe June. All right. But here's the other weird sort of irony that gets here. If I do that and this gets paid off, then the agencies don't look at you as somebody that needs help because they're going to have to file another case before it, right?
right.
Okay. And if you won't be able to pay June, not only now would you be paying court costs, you'd be paying another set of court costs if they have to file again and go down the
Okay.
road. Okay. So I'm trying to figure out what's the best for you. And I think what the best thing to do is to adjourn this out. We'll just the money will, while these agencies are deciding if they can help you, the money just shifts. You still have to pay your June rent. We come back on the 12th, we're going to be right at about the same spot. But if they get funding, then we can get you closer to zero. It's a weird way to do things.
I know.
You follow what I'm saying?
I do.
All right. So I'm going to adjourn this out to June 12th, 2026 at 12 noon.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm going to tell you one other thing.
Okay.
Don't pay. I never have told a tenant this, but don't pay that money until Monday.
Okay.
And the reason is that if you pay it now, they're going to be obligated to dismiss this case, and that's not what we want at this moment.
Okay. Okay.
Sounds crazy, but a lot of people think I am, but I all right.
Okay.
So, Jen,
The 12th.
have a great weekend. The 12th. Yes, ma'am.
Take care.
And let's see. Prospect Realty Group versus Alexandra Balstreety.
Dana Hall on behalf of Prospect.
Miss Balstreety.
Sorry, took a second to unmute.
What'd she say?
Took her a second to unmute.
Oh, okay. There you are. Okay. What's her claim in this case?
Your Honor, so Bell Street made a payment this morning, so right now it's $2,450 in rent, $175 in cost for a total of $2,625.
Okay. And Miss Balstreety, how are you going to get the rest of that paid?
I applied for SDR, so I'm waiting to hear back about that. But I could pay $2,000 by next Saturday, and then I can pay the remaining, including June's rent. Sorry, I'm pulling up my calendar. June 18th.
Okay, I didn't follow you there.
I can
you
pay
said
$2,000 by next Saturday, which is the 6th.
The 6th.
The 4th, sorry. Or I'm in July. I don't know. The 6th of June, and then I can pay June plus the remaining, the 18th.
Gotcha.
And then I can pay July on July 1st.
Okay, just so I'm clear, you can pay $2,000 by the 4th or 5th of June, and then by the 18th, 19th, you can pay June plus any balance left over. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. You get the $2,000 paid by the 5th. I'm just going to adjourn this out to the 12th of June, 2026 at 12 noon. Get that paid, and then we'll look at trying to get this thing done and get it all wrapped up after that, okay?
June 12th, yeah. Say it again.
June 12th at noon.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Then, okay. These are all these, yes. So I'm gonna call them all at once. Ram Partners versus Fry, Ram Partners versus Brown, Ram Partners versus Robinson, Ram Partners versus Sampson.
Yeah, I still never figured out if those are what the circuit court says on them. I had to go to the circuit court to look that stuff up, but
All right.
I thought we dismissed these.
Well, the dismissals came in late.
Ah, okay, sorry.
All right, your name?
Monasia Brown. Aisha Sams.
Okay. They have filed dismissals on all of these cases. Do you have a issue with that?
What's that mean?
That means they're done with me at this point. Their cases are.
Can I ask the question?
Sure.
Is it
Only the baby can ask a question. I can't hear her. No, go ahead. What?
still gonna be on like my housing record, but like when I try to apply for apartments, it says that I'm.
It shouldn't be. I mean, I don't know because the court's not in charge of those, but if it were there, it should say that the case was dismissed
So,
because they filed the dismissals. Okay,
so we can move out, basically.
you can what? You're looking to move out.
Definitely, yeah.
Okay,
What, they're not gonna fix any of the damages or.
okay, so I don't know how to answer that because I mean, because the only thing I can say is exactly. You look at you. Ah. Oh, I talk to you all day. I don't even like these big people. I mean, all right. So I don't know whether or not you could just move out. So I don't want to tell you, yes, you can, because I don't know what the leasing agreement, there's a lot of intricacies in that. Just, I would ask the management whether you can move. All right, and the only other issue that I will say about that is part of my concern with these is whether or not these balances are legitimate balances. Because of all of the other litigation and everything that's happened. I don't know. So my worry would be you'd move out, they'd say whatever their claim was in this case, and then try to pursue a money judgment later after you saying you owe this money. That's the part that bothers me. Go ahead.
Money of the rent that they collected from me when the order was in place.
When what order
Non-compliant,
plays?
because that's like $7,000, $6,000. And it's almost the same amount that on there that I owe, nothing against Grand Park, but you know.
Okay, and you bring up a good point. Part of my and why I may be reluctant to dismiss. Because normally I would say just dismiss a case, right? Some of you made payments while there was no certificate of compliance. Then, hold on a second. the circuit court issued a ruling about what should happen in that regard.
This courtroom session starts with what appears to be a routine housing dispute. But the deeper the judge digs, the more complicated the situation becomes. A tenant is trying to avoid eviction while navigating housing assistance, lease obligations, and financial uncertainty. At first glance, it looks like a straightforward rent balance issue, but multiple agencies, delayed approvals, and conflicting information quickly turn this into a much larger problem. What makes this case especially interesting is that everyone in the courtroom seems to be working toward the same goal: keeping housing stable while waiting for critical funding decisions. The judge isn't just looking at numbers on a ledger. He's trying to understand whether help is actually on the way and whether the tenant has a realistic path forward. As the hearing continues, watch closely. The key question isn't simply how much money is owed. The real issue is whether timing, communication, and assistance programs can prevent an eviction before the clock runs out.
Thing or jump in.
In these cases?
Yeah, because I told him what was going on right now, and he said that he wanted to stop the process of eviction because of me being a previous tenant at a different unit than being moved. So he's kind of trying to get my rent back from what I originally paid when they were non-compliant.
I wish they'd.
I feel so stuck.
Huh?
I said, I feel so stuck.
No, I get you, but I wish if they're gonna give you that advice and you're telling them what's going on, just show up in court and
Yeah.
help the folks out. Hey, it's irritating to me. When are you supposed to talk to him next?
I'm not too sure. He reaches back out whenever he's not busy. I don't know who else he's working with, but he asked for like all of my like legal documents, like my leases and all, any type of paperwork and emails that I had. He said he was I think he's going through circuit court with that, if I'm not sure.
Well, yes. And that's part of the problem. Part of the problem is these are really Arbor One cases. And hence certain orders were adhered into. That's kind of what you were talking about, man. And certain things are supposed to happen. So quite frankly, in my mind, even if I dismiss these, that doesn't stop anything from occurring there, right?
It would stop the on our, ledger.
No, I hear you. It would stop, like.
I would just apply for another apartment, move out, and then.
No, I know. Yeah, it would stop that. But it also may make it a little bit harder for you. It won't make it harder for you, but well, it will. But you just want an answer.
I just want out.
You want out. You want an answer, and just. Yeah, I mean that. And if I send you away, it will get resolved, but not.
Correct. Let's just live in the court.
Live in the court? No. Yeah, all right. Did you contact the attorney for Arbor One about this at all?
Yeah, so I talked to Judge Cookie's clerk. He directed me to an attorney in Bodmin. I could read her email. She said that people could, this is just from her email, pay rent if they wanted to. Well, we couldn't try to get the rent from them. That wasn't a very clear answer to me. So first I had to email her twice to get a response. I emailed the prosecutor's office twice, didn't get a response. Got a different email address to the prosecutor's office, still don't have a response to that. I can't look at the court records online unless I go to the court physically, which I did. And it's basically what they said. I'm not sure if it's their units, but if they don't have a certificate of compliance, they weren't supposed to be collecting rent is my preliminary.
That is exactly it.
I never heard of Alex. I talked to him that.
You did?
No, I didn't know he was involved, so.
Well, legal services is involved, and Alex is the one that has been the attorney on that side. It is unclear what they keep agreeing to on it. It really is just
Yeah,
unclear.
because- I'm sorry to interrupt you, but it's like they keep saying pay the rent or not, pay the rent or not, but you can't leave. It feels like, that's why I said it feels like we're just stuck.
We can't leave because it's an eviction.
Well, you may be stuck, you may not be. I think the issue becomes. I think it's impossible for you to make a decision until that question's answered, right? I mean, if you're not supposed, if you paid, I have a very different decision to make. If I paid rent when I wasn't supposed to be paying rent and I get money back, because then the issue of where I move, how I move, what I do becomes very different because it's a whole different financial picture for me. Right? And so, you know what, little one, you just bang away all you want. Don't let those big people tell you can't do that. She can put your feet all up there. This is my furniture. You can put yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Anyway, but folks, here's what I'm going to do. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I'm not dismissing the cases. Okay, because I think there needs to be an answer. When you talk to Mr. Henry, do you let Mr. Henry know that these other folks?
Already talked to him and said, oh, my backlash and Lisa.
He what?
Talked to them already and sent everything over.
Yeah, I don't know if he's just like
So
collecting evidence or going, because he was asking for emails for like the damages of what's wrong with our apartment. And it's a lot of documents that we had to send in.
I did that last year. I did it last year. I don't know.
But he was also asking me if I had other places to go. Preston,
Had other places to go?
in case something crazy happens with this, because no one has answered.
And I've been applying, but I'm never in books.
From this?
That's what I'm saying. I'm unable to leave.
And leave the loans.
Pardon?
Applying for a apartment.
No, I hear.
And then I also had another comment. It's a guy named Roger, I believe. He works for the sheriff's department. And I told him about my situation. And he wants to pay the security deposit for my new apartment, but can't leave. That's like
Okay.
the help is lined
Is there anything you want to say? No. No. Okay. That's your lawyer. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do, folks. I think everybody needs to look at this again. What I will do so that you are something. That's how I sound in the morning. It really is. What'd you say? What'd you say? True? Okay. Okay. I meant at home, not when I got here. But when I get here, that's how I sound. Okay. Wow. I will adjourn out to 2026 at 12 noon. Okay. And I will endeavor to find time this week, folks, to look into some of this myself and try to give you the best answer I can. I know Ms. Hall will continue to do that. And Alex Henry, yeah. So I won't dismiss him. We'll just adjourn him out today and see what we can come up with. Okay, I know you want to move, but I don't want you, I want all of you to be in the best position possible, right? What do you say? You're tired? Me too. All right, well, little patience. Let's try to get through it because this has just been a mess for everybody, quite frankly. All right. Thank you, folks, for coming down. And you guys have a blessed weekend, please.
Bye-bye.
Bye, baby. What's the baby's name?
Area.
Samaria? Okay. I shouldn't be like just calling you baby.
Bye-bye.
By the end of this hearing, the judge chooses a path designed to give the tenant one more opportunity to stabilize the situation rather than forcing an immediate outcome. The court extends deadlines and allows additional time for payments, assistance programs, and negotiations to develop. It's a reminder that housing cases often involve much more than unpaid rent. Behind every balance sheet is a person trying to navigate financial hardship while keeping a roof over their head. Throughout the hearing, the judge repeatedly focused on practical solutions instead of rushing to the harshest possible result. That approach highlights how courts often balance legal obligations with real-world circumstances when making decisions. Cases like this show how important communication, documentation, and timely action can be when housing is at risk. A single delay or misunderstanding can have major consequences, while cooperation can sometimes create opportunities for resolution. If you found this case as intense as we did, hit that like button. Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more powerful courtroom breakdowns.